Original intro appeared as normal, except at very end when title was shown and it immediately cut to black afterwards. Usual clapping couldn't be heard either. Instead, there was a low growl that lasted for what felt like an eternity. It wasn't like a regular dog growling, either. It sounded more like a combination between a wolf and a grizzly bear getting angry and creature was about to rip someone's face off. Then screen came up saying Dead Mung. It was nothing special. It was just black text in a very fancy font against a blood-red background, and then it showed Chowder trying to cook something like starfish fruit pudding in kitchen. As usual, he kept messing up dish, getting more frustrated each time he fucked up and fucking up even more. At this time, Mung entered kitchen. Thick, heavy smoke like mist of dry ice filled air, because Mung, now very angry, started yelling at Chowder. Chowder had burned whatever he was making. "You son of a brigger! What heck are trying to do here? Kill me? I'd like to see you try." At that moment, Chowder gouged out Mung's eyes with his bare hands and blood began to pour profusely out of his master's eye sockets. He then shoved Mung into oven. Mung struggled to get out and gasped for air, and then he asked one last thing, "What are you trying make?" Chowder answered with, "Schnitzel." Mung burned to death in oven. Chowder then took him out of oven and let him cool. Then, after cooling, Chowder pulled out a butcher knife from his back pocket and ripped out all of intestines and organs. Someone, a customer, came in at that moment and saw Chowder pull out Mung's innards. Chowder threw butcher knife, hitting customer in eyeball, skewering it. Chowder skinned Mung and threw it out. He began eating Mung with a demonic, demented, and contorted face while blood seeped out of his mouth. Truffles appeared and joined in on feast. Chowder finished Mung and threw his bones away. Truffles then exited room with blood dripping down her face. Chowder stared at camera with that demonic twisted look on his face for about 3 minutes. He screamed like a banshee chipmunk being tortured alive, and then screen went to black. Text appeared in a plain dark blue font saying "The End" against a river of blood with 5 unholy creatures that was very hard to see in background.